Hi YouTube, it's me, Nikki Loves Socks. Welcome back. So, I teased a couple of things in my last video. For anyone new here, my name's Nikki. This is like Nikki Loves Socks. Looks to me is everything from gym wear that I don't feel like a beached whale in, right through to something that I feel fabulous in when I might go out on a walk. And today, I went to one of my favourite online stores. Every time I see the words Vivienne Westwood pop up on Brand Alley, please note this is by no means an ad. I'm absolutely nowhere near popular enough on YouTube for any of that kind of shenanigans. But I seen it, I squealed, and I managed to get a bag, a pair of sunglasses, and one other item for less than £150. And you're probably thinking, how did you do that? Well, let me start off by showing you. Item 1. Yes, this is a different sunglasses case for Vivienne Westwood, and not as fancy as the other in some respects, but actually I think I prefer it. So it's got your orb inside, lovely green colour, a bit of a metal, magnet even in there. And then we've got these stunning sunglasses. Now, I can't see if you can see the colour properly in this light, but they're actually olive green. And my hubby said, and I quote, "That style suits you so well." So these beauties, I think, were £65, if that. So you're thinking, well, that's a good start. They look like a sturdy pair of specs. They are. They're a great find. And a little bit different. They also come with your cleaning cloth in a wee bag. There was all kinds of other paraphernalia, but if I'd done a true unboxing, I would have been there for 8 months. Item number 2, which is not the bag, comes in a box. And you're probably thinking, what? A box? You don't get many of them, so this one will be an unboxing. No, this is the cheapest item I got. And oh, can you see the tartan already? Oh, yes you can. Let me just lift this out. Now this item comes with a dust bag, decent size, but it could also be used as a bag, and this was 35 whole pounds. Is that not absolutely fabulous? You could hold on to that, you could hold it like that, you could use it as a clutch type thing, or else you could actually put a tablet or some other key points that you want to put inside your bag in. And that's what I want to use it for. It's called a Derby Pouch Brown Stroke Tartan. Doesn't say a price or anything inside. Has some paper in there. Has your typical Vivienne Westwood little bit. Your blurb. So it's got Vivienne Westwood, vegan, it's got the lovely lining, it's got room for like a card or two in there as well. So for me, that just makes it a brilliant catch-all for in a bag, and so much cheaper than a Neverfull pouch. So yeah, great bargain if you ask me, and love that it came in a box. So that's my first two, so less than £100 for those two. Which seems like I robbed them blind, if I'm brutally honest. Now, number 3, I'm going to tell you all the truth. I've used it because it's that amazing. Now, I've always been a fan of the bags. I've always wanted one of the mini bags. And I like the Yasmin style. And I managed to get all 3. And in pink. So it's a dinosaur or a kind of print that's on this. I just love that it almost looks kind of croc effect. It's got a zip with your pinkness on the back. It's got all of that beautiful look. She has feet. Yes, feet. For such a cheap item that this was. Hold on, I need to remove my Tesco receipt from it. That's as exciting as sometimes my purchases get. But yeah, I use them to Tesco. Inside It has made in Italy, Vivienne Westwood, lovely lining, and again, if you look on that side, space for you to put cards in. I absolutely love this. This strap is detachable. It's also adjustable. I'm going to put it down here. Now this, I don't think is the last one. Where is it? It's round my back. Of course it's round the back. No, it's not. There's one more to go. But what you'll see is, for me, it sits right there. That does not bother me in the slightest. I've worn it over jackets, etc. and I kind of love it. So yeah, so that for me was my absolute third bargain. Is that not fabulous or what? And what I would say is, sites like Brand Alley, right, you have to really want the item to be browsing the site. I go on it every day just on the off chance there is a designer or a brand that I like. You can also search by designer on the page as well. So if you've missed, for example, Vivienne Westwood, you'll see there's still other items that are shown there. Not quite as cheap as what I got for these items, but there's still a good few items left. I think there was a pair of those kind of sunglasses, but maybe in a different colour, still available when I looked on it the other day. And for me, what I love about these is the wee clips are great. It has your wee handles there, so that's where you actually clip it onto. So it's actually on the inside of the bag straps, which makes it really, like, it doesn't get in your way in the slightest. I've also got other Vivienne Westwood bag straps and things that I would actually use this with. I've got all sorts of Vivienne Westwood stuff. I will at some point do a Vivienne Westwood. Here's some of the stuff I've got, maybe starting with jewellery, because I would be there for quite some time. But yeah, I think this is absolutely beautiful. It would be an ideal dip your toe into designer if you've got, like, maybe you've got a younger kid or something and they want a designer bag like mummy. You know, you could definitely do this if you're like a teenager. I know Vivienne Westwood jewellery has been trending massively on TikTok for quite a while. Again, another really easy way to actually get in on Vivienne Westwood and buy some fabulous products. I particularly like the stuff from when Vivienne Westwood was still in charge, but the fact that her legacy is continuing, I think is a great thing for fashion. I just hope it does her justice. If I feel like it's not, I'll just stop buying it, because for me, what I've definitely seen recently is prices have shot up. Even when I went in and got my watch, which was on my last unboxing video, I wasn't expecting to be handed Prosecco in the store. I'm like, oh, so are we starting to charge for these things now so you can yank the prices up slightly? So that's a bit of my fear. I also thought this would be fabulous with, you know, my Coach bag strap that I got. The pinks and the flowery stuff will go brilliant with this. But yeah, three little things which came extraordinarily quickly from Brand Alley. So if you've not shopped them before, have a look and see what beautiful items you can find. You never know, you might find the next bag or fabulous luxury item of your dreams on there. So thank you so much for coming and watching my video today. There's many more videos that I've got out there. I say many, I think it's maybe 60 or 61 now. I'm really pleased that at this stage of doing YouTube that there's actually 9,500 views of my videos, massively helped by the origami pieces that I was buying myself anyway. So I didn't buy them for clicks, please note, it's not my style. But yeah, just hopefully you've liked some of the other videos that I've done, and dive in, have a look, and feel free to comment below, unless you're one of these people talking about hot dupes and you want me to actually almost free advertise your fake products. No thank you, bye.